Armstrong silly cheaters. When it entered RAF service in 1936, because it was the first RAF in-service aeroplane to be a monoplane with a retractable undercarriage. The name, incidentally, very strong maritime connections with that. It was named after Admiral of the Fleet George Anson, who was First Lord of the Admiralty during the 7 Years' War in the mid-18th century. Bomber Command took Anson's on as an interim measure when war broke out. No fewer than 26 squadrons across both it and Coastal Command had Ansons on the 3rd of September 1939 when hostilities were declared with Germany. Aside from its role as a transport communications, and as a U-boat patrol, coastal patrol aircraft with Coastal Command, its number one duty beyond those was as a trainer, and particularly a crew trainer. Now, many Ansons, military Ansons, were fitted with a turret on the rear fuselage to train gunners. They could act as target tubs to train fighter pilots. Side by side, they could train pilots going onto multi-engine types like the Lancaster and Halifax. Built. In some very, very notable aerial engagements. Number 500 Squadron flew Mark 1 Ansons from Deckling and had made the first U-boat attack of the war by the RAF just 2 days after hostilities broke out. In May 1940, it found itself conducting coastal patrols with its obsolete aircraft, notably covering the evacuation from Dunkirk. Now, by that time, of course, they'd been equipped with somewhat more effective weapons as anti-U-boat aircraft, because during the Phoney War in 1939, an Anson came across a submarine in the Thames, or just off the Thames estuary, and having radioed in for permission, attacked it. And it hit it with 3 of the Admiralty-approved 100-pound anti-submarine bombs. And they broke 1 electric light bulb. Unfortunately, the submarine concerned was HMS Snapper, who got lost. It wasn't supposed to be, it wasn't where he was supposed to be. But from this very unfortunate incident, they discovered that the anti-submarine weapons that they were equipped with simply weren't up to snuff. And consequently, they were very quickly modified. The 250-pound and the 400-pound depth charges coming into service within 3 months of that incident. A rather more potent demonstration of the Anson's capabilities as a warplane occurred on the 1st of June 1940. Again, number 500 Squadron of the RAF was involved. A section of 3 Ansons, led by Pilot Officer Pete Peters, was patrolling the beaches of Dunkirk, the aim being to reassure the remaining troops on those beaches that there was still air cover on hand, when the Ansons were pounced upon by 9 Luftwaffe Messerschmitt Bf-109s. Peters slowed his Anson, allowing the Messerschmitts to overshoot, and 2 of them were shot down with his Anson's front guns. Peters, not surprisingly, was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross for his part in that incredible action.
It's quite interesting. The Coastal Command and the Bomber Command variants, the Mark 1s, aside from having the...
where Bill Reed has a beautiful Mark 1 Anson in airworthy condition, when John Romain took the aircraft restoration company Hispano Bouchon, which of course portrays the Messerschmitt Bf-109 over, for some airshow appearances a few years ago, and an air-to-air sortie was performed to remember that action by 500 Squadron.
As Ben was saying, this aircraft fitted with a hydraulic undercarriage. The original version, you cranked it up and down with a big wheel with a handle on it on the side of the cockpit. You also had to stop wearing your ties due to a famous incident when the tie got caught and he was cranking away to get the undercarriage down. And as the undercarriage was coming up, his head was going down as the tie wound around the drum. So, yeah. But a great many Anson pilots actually just left the undercarriage down because the difference in speed on a Mark 1 was only 5 knots between undercarriage up and undercarriage down. So it just didn't bother.
It was planes like the Armstrong, Whitworth, Whitley and the Lockheed Hudson that began to replace the Anson in frontline service early in World War II. But some of the types intended replacements were rather inferior, particularly the much
fantastic sound from those students.